Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to a retro ranking. As you know, it's the one where we talk about the songs more than albums. And today we're gonna do probably one of my favourite instrumentalist synthesizer keyboard players, and that is a French legend that is Jean Michel Jarre. Now, he was born in Lyon, 1948. And he's a pioneer of electronic and ambient new age genres. And of course, he's all well known for his absolutely brilliant shows. Now, I've ranked his albums, I've ranked his live albums, I've done little shorts on him, and I've gone through done shorts for all these albums. So I thought I would actually sit down and think, one of my favourite tracks that Jean Michel Jarre has ever done. So I've got 10 and I've got some honourable mentions. So number 10. Now this is from 1990, and it was a single released, got to number 34 in France and number 91 in the UK, and it's called Calypso, which is off the Cousteau album. And Calypso, of course, was the name of Jacques Cousteau's ship. I love this because it's got that sort of Caribbean feel to it with the steel drums. There's not much decent stuff on here, but this is the best, and I do like it. I've always liked this. It's got that. You play this when you're sitting on a beach in the Caribbean, and it's a nice little track. Okay, number 9. Go to the Revolutions album from 1988, and it's that first track, the Industrial Revolution Overture. What a brilliant start to the album. It's got that industrial sound to it, the clunkiness there's some real clunkiness. It's like the cogs and wheels going round. It's probably one of the best probably the second best opening of a Jean Michel Jarre album. Absolutely brilliant track. I do love that one. Number 8, we go to 1986 and a single which I have got. I've got this on 12-inch. It got to number 13 in France, 65 in the UK, and actually made the US dance chart. And it's from 86's Rendezvous album, and this is the 4th Rendezvous. This is probably one of the most quirky tracks off the album. Very good idea, and it includes on the 12-inch. We go to the JFK saying we go to the room not because it's there, because we can, and all that sort of thing. So yeah, a great track. I might actually put in the playlist today. I might actually put the 12-inch version. Okay, coming in at number 7. Now this is from 82, and the only album you'll find this on is the Concerts in China, and it's a thing called Aggregator. I absolutely love this, and I have since the day I heard it, when I first heard the China Room concert. I like the little secret symphony in it, the little stamps on it. It's got some great sounds on it. Love this, brilliant. Okay, number 6, 1997, and the album Oxygen's Part 7 to 13. And I have featured this, I think it was on the Greater Than 8 with Richard, and it's Oxygen Part 7. I love the start of that stabby start. The drum machine comes in, it's got such a groove, and I just love the end of it with the rain and the thunder. It's just fantastic. It's fantastic under the headphones. Great track. At number 5. Now I'm going to try this as it's French. Jean de Pêche au crépuscule, something like that. But it actually is the Fishing Junks at Sunset from 1982's China in Cons. Again, this is beautiful. First, you've got the tradition. You've got all them lovely traditional Chinese instruments. very, very mystical East. Love it, love it. And then all of a sudden, it evolves into this modern piece of music. It's, oh, again, it's one of those tracks if you hear under the headphones, it is amazing. Great track. Okay, number 4, we go to 1981. Now, this was a single in France, and it got to number 2. And it's Magnetic Fields Part 2. Or as I call this, the Rubber Glove Song, because that drum beat sounds like 2 rubber gloves being... Brilliant track. Love the keyboards in this. But my favourite version of this is actually, once again, off the Concerts in China album. Absolutely killer track. Brilliant stuff. And I look at the end where he has the train going over the tracks. Really good. Okay, top 3. Tough. So coming in at number 3, a single from 1977. His biggest hit in this country, got to number 4. Number 3 in France, and of course it's Oxygen Part 4. Absolutely brilliant. I remember hearing this for the first time in 1977, and it blew me away. I remember this, and I do still love it to bits. Okay, coming in at number 2, another single, and this time from 1978. Got to number 5 in France, 45 over here, and it's Equinox Part 5. Probably my favourite piece of Equinox. Very similar to Oxygen 4, but more upbeat. I love the sequencing in this. It's just absolutely brilliant. So, my number 1 and my favourite Jean Michel Jarre piece from 1977 off Oxygen, and it's the Haunting Oxygen Part 1. It's just magnificent. It's always associated with space and universe. And I even went to a space exhibition when I was in Brussels, and guess what they were playing? Yeah, Oxygen Part 1. It's just, I'll just look at the phasing. It's just unbelievable piece of music from Jean Michel Jarre. So there's my top 10, but I have got some honourable mentions, of course. So the first one comes from 1993 and the Chronology album, and it's the Part 2. I love the start of this. You've got this sort of synthy orchestra sound. The drum beat is brilliant, really upbeat. The sound effects are really good. It's even better live again. It really is a stunning piece of music. Okay, at number 2, we're going to 1984 now, and the album Zuluk. Now, this was a different departure for Jean Michel Jarre. He took voice samples and turned them into amazing tracks. I love the album, but the opening track, Ethnicolor, is just wonderful. I actually call it the tit song, because he goes tit, 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 tit. Brilliant. And again, it's great live, and this is that opened up that concert in Houston, and Leon, him coming down the stairs. He knows that he's a great showman, and this is a perfect opening track live. Superb. It just missed out on the top 10. Okay, we're going to jump to 2004 for my last one today, and it's from a compilation album, a remix called Aero. But within that album, there are some new tracks, and one of them is called Aerology. I like this. It's got a groovy beat. I love the use of the bells on this, and the clock ticking at the end. It's quite eerie. Everything about this album, for a remix, how he's taken some of the classics and evolved them. It was brilliant. I love this album. I'll play it a lot because he's just refreshed these great tracks. Okay, there we go. Some Jean Michel Jarre for you. More Jean Michel Jarre. I don't think there's no more I can do. I can do bad Jean Michel Jarre. There's not much. That'd be tough. Anyway, that's all for today. But we're back tomorrow, and it's Marathon Day, and we got a viewer's request, and it's for my good friend my fellow Northamptonshire man, it's Nick, up in Corby, and he's asked for a great band. Now, if you for our American friends, they're very British, sort of new wave punk band, and they're called Half Man, Half Biscuit. So we'll be doing their catalogue tomorrow. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.